Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Love After Lockup review, y'all. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start with Angela and Tony. Y'all, Tony got caught. Angela got the so-called text message from the marshal. Oh, that's what they do, they text? Okay, fine, I'll roll with that narrative. And she's crying on Tommy's shoulder. Y'all know Tommy is the homeboy that's been riding around looking for Tony with her, okay? And he don't understand why she want to be with Tony when Tommy's standing right there, okay? Being supportive, all right? Giving you stability, all right? Like, sir, get over it. She don't want you. She told you she didn't want you. She laughed in your face, Tommy. And here you are being a shoulder for her to cry on. I just could not, okay? And so then she went from being sad to being mad. I don't understand it. I'm just tired of him being a scumbag. And it's like, ooh. Get that grown man out of your throat, Angela. Okay, get that grown man out your throat, girl. We know you upset. We know you upset because Amy came at your neck and you wasn't prepared for that. Not Tony back in jail and you're not gonna get the D. Like, we know what it is. We know. And I would say I feel bad for you, but I don't feel bad because I think that Angela is choosing to be stupid. So when you're then in a stupid situation, I'm then not going to feel bad. You're too old for this. It's basically what I'm saying. You're too old for this. Okay, Angela? Find you a man. It don't have to be Tommy, but it could be somebody that's not in jail. It cannot be somebody that's that much younger than you. It cannot be somebody that you can't trust when they've been out of jail for 5 minutes. It could be somebody that wanted to give you the beefcake instead of, you taking them down to the restaurant to pay for a bill on some steak. Just saying. He got what he needed out of you, which was a good meal, some sloppy kissing, and he went on his way to whatever he was doing. Now he calling her, talking about they gonna work it out. He gonna get back with her. He love her. Tony, get off my line with this, Tony. You don't love nobody but yourself, Tony. But Angela gonna be dumb. Angela gonna be dumb. Angela gonna be, cool with it. She's sitting up there acting like she mad now. But as soon as she go home and masturbate, clack, then she gonna be back cool on the phone, paying for commissary, putting money on books. I cannot with Angela and Tony talking about he committed to the long term. Of course you are, because you're back in jail. You have no choice. Oh, Lord, Angela, do better, ma'am. So Glorietta and all her delusionalness, because Lord knows her whole little energy just annoys me to pieces. She and Alex are getting ready to go and talk to her mom, who is tired of dealing with her daughter's delusionalness. Like, she's over it. She's tired of it. And by the time we get to her, she's had it up to here. Okay? Up the ladder to the roof. She's upset. Rather upset. They meet in the park. They're walking dogs. She's like, I can't shake his hand. I'm holding the dog in this one hand. I have dog all over me. I can't shake his hand. Okay, what you went to jail for? What happened? All right, straight into it. No real, niceties, none of that. What did you go to jail for? All right. And we know that Alex went to jail for selling that, the drugs, the boy. All right, the white girl, the Molly. You know what I'm saying? The hash, the green, the weed. You know what I'm saying? The marijuana, the Mary Jane. He was selling stuff out here in these streets. He was addicted to the lifestyle, living fast. Why would I go work for a little bit of money for all these hours when I can go work for a little bit of hours for all this money? Why would I do that? I don't know. So you don't go to jail on a RICO charge? I don't know. It's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna move on. Did y'all see that pit bull? It was a pretty pit bull, but I wouldn't want to get close to Glorietta's mama with that pit bull that she was wrestling with, okay? But he says that his fingerprints were at the scene as if he didn't really do it, even though he admitted to doing it because it was like a robbery case, right? But he was selling drugs, but this was a robbery case that he actually got arrested for. And then she asked about his religion. And before they went there, Glorietta told Alex not to tell her mom that he was Muslim because she wasn't going to like that. So she keeps saying, well, he was born into a Christian family. And, he was born a Christian. And the mom is like, that's it. That's done. How y'all gonna be together and y'all are not equally yoked? How is that going to take place? Now, let me say, y'all, The mama was rubbing me wrong. I felt like the mama had a stank attitude. But you know what? I sat there and I thought about it. And Glorietta works on my nerves. If I was her mama, child, I'd be so through. I have such an attitude every time I had to come around her with this foolishness. Okay, so then I understood and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give the ornery ass mama a break right now because this is a lot. Okay, her daughter is being stupid. Her daughter look like she too old to be this stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just willful ignorance. I don't have patience for that. So I understand where the mama is in her emotions right now. But she asked very good questions. These are conversations that y'all need to have. How are you sitting up here talking about getting married when you don't want to even deal with the fact that this man is not Christian, he's a Muslim. And it's not like he is a religion that has some room, some space for interpretation. No. Muslim people are very, like, this is what it is. It's very strict. And I don't feel like a Muslim person and a Christian person can really work this thing out. Now, I don't want to hear from the 1% of y'all that this is worked out for. We're making a generalization here that most of the time when people are not equally yoked, it don't work out. So I don't want to hear from y'all about how your mom and dad stayed together for 25 years. Nobody wants to hear about your 1%, okay? Just letting you know ahead of time. So Lizzie and Daniel, y'all. Lizzie and Daniel talk about his mom tripping out on her, okay? Oh my God, your mom is such a spaz. Can you believe her? Okay, we're going to pull up right here to this bar, okay? We were sitting up here feeling like the mom was overreacting. And the mom is overreacting because she doesn't need to be in his business like that. If your son wants to continue to ruin his life, you need to just step away at this point. He's like 23, 24 years old. Like, that, he's been in jail. Like, what else can you do? What else can you say to him that's going to make him do the right thing? What else? Haven't you already said it? I'd be tired of talking. But you know what? That's that boy mama. She love him. She want him to be okay. I get that. So we're going to get a mama a pass for her craziness. Okay, you didn't major, you didn't broke your mama heart. She done been through a whirlwind with you. And here come this girl who don't come visit you, don't put money on your books, don't answer your letters, pick and choose when she want food with you. You know, I understand, but at the same time, I need for mama and Daniel to recognize that nobody owes you their life while you doing a bid, especially when they had only known you for 5 minutes when you went to jail. Okay, don't do this. If Lizzie don't want to tell you about her backstory just yet, that's Lizzie's business. That's just how I feel about it, because I feel like you're getting Daniel as he is now, but there's a whole past that you never had a chance to really understand because you met him, you was high, you was drunk, and then he got arrested. And then he was in jail and you wasn't trying to do that bid with him, which, you know, like I said, I'm not mad about that. I feel like more women should let these men get out of jail and then we could have a conversation. But I'm not tying my life to somebody I just met because they went to jail. That's not going to happen. So I want the mama and Daniel to give Lizzie a break as far as that's concerned. But I understand where the mama is coming from now because her fears were realized. They go to the bar. One of Lizzie's ex-boyfriends, who she was dating while he was in jail, obviously, while Daniel was in jail, sitting in the back of the ball. He ain't signed a consent. They blur his face. He texts whoever Lizzie used to sell for back in the Gap and told him, whoever him is, that she came in the bar wired, so they might be like on some snitch stuff, you know, trying to narc. And I'm like, this is stupid. First of all, redneck, okay? Anybody that's in camo, like, I'm sorry. Like, did you hunt today? Probably not, but you just in camo, right? Okay, redneck, let's talk. There are cameras around. Let's be very clear. If somebody is trying to get you on wiretap saying something, they're not going to have the cameras around. They're not going to videotape it openly in an open space. They're not going to go in the bar and ask, hey, we're shooting a TV show. Can we shoot in here? Which I'm sure they had to ask that. It's a public place, but you still got to ask people before you can come in their place with the cameras and all of that. So the boyfriend sitting in the back texting somebody and, you know, it's Is everybody on meth in this town? Like, what's happening here? Like, I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I mean, come on now. Like, really, is that what you thought was going? They're mic'd. They're lavalier mic'd, which is not the same thing as a mic that would be under somebody's shirt taped to their chest to get the low on you. I don't understand. But either way, now there's all this fear and attention, has been brought to Daniel about all of this. So now Daniel knows what's going on and he's upset. He's playing pool. He doesn't want to go. He ready. He been in jail. He knew how to handle these fools. If they want it, he got it. All of this. And Lizzie is trying to get him to leave. Lizzie stressed out. Lizzie hollered at me on Twitter and said that she was trying to leave. They cut it out. But because they were taping, production and all of that was making it hard for them to leave the bar. I mean, Lizzie girl, maybe. Absolutely right. I understand you signed paperwork, all of this. But I would really like to see a production crew stop me from getting in my car and driving away. I would really like to see you try. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, I don't care what kind of paperwork I've signed. If I've decided that I'm getting in this car to drive away, at that point, nothing that you're going to say to me is going to change my mind, so get out of the way. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. If y'all felt like y'all were in danger, girl, why didn't y'all go to another bar? Why didn't y'all go and drink at y'all apart? Like, just so many other options to continue shooting. I'm just saying, I'm not about to sit in a bar where somebody could come up with some foolishness and get my old man thrown back in jail because he on some I don't give a fuck shit. Like, no. Okay? But you know what, Lizzie? You said they wouldn't let you leave. And, eventually y'all did leave. So, but I was just saying at the time, y'all was there for way too long after everything had come out, what was really going on in that bar. So now Daniel doesn't trust Lizzie. Wants to know what happened prior to them being together. Didn't know she was selling drugs. Didn't know about all the guys she apparently was messing around with. And now he doesn't trust her. He wants answers. They just kind of realized they didn't know enough about one another. And I'm like, I'll take duh for 200, Alex. Duh. Y'all didn't know a lot about one another. Duh. There hasn't been a lot of communication. Y'all got out of jail. Y'all hunched. Like, it's no in between. Okay, no in between. Fighting with your mama. Not really much in smoking cigarettes. No real in between. No real conversation about the past. How we got here. What you was doing while I was in jail. How was jail. Like, there hasn't been any real conversation as far as we've seen. But, there's always editing at WeTV. Amber and Vince go back to her hometown. To a strip club. So she can be around all her friends. All right? Vince has never been to a strip club. He's very awkward. He's kind of on his phone. Then they tell him, focus on the ass. Then there's some tapping. They're throwing some ones. It's all very uncomfortable and weird. Then Amber goes outside with her homeboy and they discuss Vince. And they're talking about seeing through the bullshit. Because we're once again rolling with this narrative that Amber is being scammed by Vince instead of Amber and Vince scamming each other, which is how I see it. They discuss him wanting to marry her after only a month, him lying to his grandmom because her homegirl came outside with all the hug aggression, and it's like, okay, we know that y'all are carpet munching. Calm down, homegirl. You're doing a lot. There's real, a lot of real anger coming from you. For what reason? Calm down, okay? Vince comes outside as this conversation is taking place, and homegirl starts drilling him. Why do you want to be with Amber? You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of reasons why you wouldn't want to be with her. She's a felon, okay? She's a scammer herself. Why do you want to be with this woman, all right? And he's like, we just have this great connection, and, I just really love her. And it's like, y'all don't have a connection. That's the problem. That's what we're talking about. It's weird. It's awkward, okay? That's what we're talking about. He's just giving a party line. He has these things written down in a little notebook. This is what I'm going to say when they ask me this. This is what I'm going to say when they ask me that. And then he just recycles it over and over and over again in the most sincere, genuine voice that he can fake. I'm over Amber and Vince. And I say this every episode because it's foolishness. Amber, you're not a victim, honey. You're not a victim. Stop trying to play one. Vince, you're a creep. Creep. You're a creep. CHERYL and Josh, y'all, the natural born killers of it all. Okay, so she's decided to stay in Colorado for one more month to be there with Josh. So the kids. No, we not worrying about the kids. Is it summertime? Let me know. Y'all, I was talking about this because, you know, the Married to Medicine review. Okay, I'll be doing that when, you know, probably another 2 reviews I'll get to Married to Medicine tonight. And one of the things that I can recall is whenever my mom went on vacation with my dad and I had to stay behind, just any time that I was not with my mom all the time, there's only a certain amount of time you can take that before as a child you start to feel like, oh my God, where the hell is my mama? Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but being apart from my mom for an entire month would have damaged me. Okay, like I'm just telling you, I would have been in my feelings. It wouldn't have been, oh, I forgot about you. It would not have been like that. It'd have been me looking out the window, out the door every day, looking for Tanya. Okay, now my mom has never been away from me for that long. Okay, week, 2 weeks tops, depending on, you know, if they went on a long vacation or something. And they would only go on vacations that long once I got older. But when I was young, they were not gone for 2 weeks and all of that, leaving me home. They wasn't doing that. So I just kind of look at people who do that, like either you don't understand what you're putting your child through or you don't care. But remember what it was like to be a child. If you loved your mom as much as, you know, I suppose most people do, and your mom leaves you for a month at a time, like, you know, all of you people who didn't have y'all moms around, I'm sorry, this is not me talking to y'all. I'm talking about people who had their moms there, and their mom just is gone for a month. Like, I would be distraught. So I'm kind of looking at her like, your priorities are so messed up. Your priorities are so messed up, and I cannot. So Cheryl was talking about how she wants a big farmhouse with all these animals and horses and pigs and, you know, just everything she wants out of life between her and Josh. And it's like, you know, y'all have this fairy tale ideal what y'all gonna get in these relationships with these ex-cons, but do you ever think about how hard it is for them to get jobs that keep them out of jail? Let me know. So they look at some of the stupid things he's used to hide his face, because they're going to try and find the $1,000 he threw into some grass and covered up with some dirt. He says the last time he tried to go and get this money that it was covered in water. So why they decided to get some shovels and go to the swamps to try to dig up $1,000, I don't know. Okay, only 1,000 word. We're going to possibly, you know, get bit by something and get septic in our leg so you can possibly get $1,000 that's been underwater for years. I want y'all to get out of my face. I don't care that you thought it would be romantic. How about y'all go get something to eat? There are parks, zoos. There are other things to do that didn't require her pulling her pants up and putting her legs in muck, all to then have to turn around because she wasn't going to find that $1,000 in that muddy ass water. It just wasn't going to happen. And he's standing there. He couldn't go in because he had the ankle monitor on. Now she's expected to go and meet all of his family smelling like swamp water. Word. This is just all stupid. And her thirst to keep him is even more depressing. And he is still giving me psycho killer, you know, freaky Jason vibes. And I'm just not here for Cheryl and Josh at all. Her kids are going to be on edge around freaky Jason. I cannot. I don't want to. So she all nervous and tired, and now he's scared that he's going to have to deal with some crazy girl who's always, you know, having mood swings. And I'm like, and you're a psycho that could possibly go back to jail at any moment. You guys are even. So Shane and Lacey, y'all, it's pouring down raining, and Shane said he can't take this shit no more. He got to know who Lacey is going to choose. So you know what? He hops in a car, gets some flowers, heads down to Lacey's place, pops up, shows up unannounced. Just so happens that her kids aren't there. He just wanted to talk, baby. He just wanted to figure out where they were in a relationship. But oh no, she wanted to test it out. John is about to get out of jail soon, and he's supposed to be coming to live with her. So she wants to test out Shane's D before John gets here so she'll know what she's working with, okay? See what the competition is really like out there, okay? And honestly, y'all, I like Shane. I really do like Shane. Shane looked like he was caught off guard. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Like he was just letting it happen even though he had no idea that that's what he was in store for. I mean, she just jumped on top of that thing. Wow. Okay, Lord. They showed those pictures of her when she was younger. Girl, why you didn't leave your face alone? Why you leave your face alone? How old is she? 29? Do you need that much filler and Botox at 29? Y'all gotta stop living hard lives like this. Like, what did you do to yourself that you felt this was necessary? Because you look 45. When you get cheek filler and Botox at a young age, you make yourself look older than you actually are. Oh, she look like a little old Oompa Loompa. I can't with her. I don't want to. I don't want to with any of these people. I'm telling y'all right now, okay? I know I keep saying I can't, but I don't know what else to say about it. Like, look at this shit show of a situation. You got two men that just getting out of jail that you gotta choose between, and you don't know if, and the other one is crazy. Child, and this one may not seem crazy, but he sure got in the car and drove across the state lines or whatever to come and see you without calling you. Like, I guess both of them look crazy to me right now. One just hiding it better. Shame. But yeah, y'all, that was Love After Lockup. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. I'll see y'all in the next one.